Okay, so I'm back with video number 2. I had a lot of anxiety after I posted that video, I have to admit. I was worried if I looked okay, if I said the right things, or I was worried what people would think of me, or I wondered if I should have said that I hadn't left the house, but, that's who I am, and I figured I'd take my own advice, and when I said that people are going to think what they want, and I can't worry about what other people think of me. I think once people get to know me, that I'm not, I know this sounds probably quite stuck up, but I am a good person. And one of my biggest flaws is I have a big heart. My heart is, if it's possible, bigger than I am, so that's one of my biggest flaws, because I let people walk all over me sometimes because I am that nice. It's another thing I'm working on, is standing up for myself. Anyhow, so I decided to take my own advice and leave the video up, and I'm really, really surprised that I got so many nice comments, and I thank everyone who commented and watched the video and subscribed to me. I didn't expect to get any subscribers, at least not yet, so I was really surprised and happy about that. I noticed in my video that I used the word extremely and greatly, an extreme amount. I was nervous when I made the video, so that's all I can think of as the reason why I used the 2 words a lot. Probably the 2 words that just came to my head, and being nervous, I just spit them out. So this video is getting easier to make. This is only my second attempt to make the video. So I did notice when I was making the video, or when I watched it back, that my audio and my video didn't sync up. And I googled it, but it said something about the audio settings. But my webcam is built into my computer. I have a Dell Inspiron laptop, and I'm using the Dell Webcam Central software, so I'm not quite sure where to find those settings, but hopefully this audio, I'm going to try exporting this into Movie Maker before I upload it, so maybe that will make a difference, I'm not sure. If not, then I'll have to go hunting for the settings tomorrow. What do I want to talk about? Oh, my hair. My hair is in the in-between stage. I had really long hair. I've had long hair all of my life. And I decided back in the spring, late winter, early spring, that I was going to cut all my hair off. So I cut my hair off to just below my ears. And now it's growing back, and it's in that in-between stage where it's a pain in the butt. My hair is naturally curly anyhow. It's not like a really curly, but it's curly enough to be annoying, and curly enough on humid days and rainy days that it frizzes and fuzzes and looks atrocious. So it's in the in-between stage where some of it falls down and some of it stays up. I'm going to insert a picture here in a minute, and I'm going to tell you the story behind the picture really quickly. It's kind of a funny story. To me, it's funny. I had decided that I was going to get blonde. Well, no, not blonde. I decided that I wanted highlights in my hair because I've had, since I've been 16 or 17, I've had purple hair, pink hair, black hair, red hair, you name it, my hair has been the color. So my cousin got me this box of hair highlight, and so being the extremely smart person that I am, I decided that I was too smart to read the directions or the box, so I would just throw it on my hair. Yeah, Jen, not a good idea. So I put my head, I get out the cap. Of course, my head, my big melon, is too big to fit in the cap. So I decided that I'll just pull my bangs down and glop the stuff on the front of my hair, and I'll frame my face. So I waited 25 minutes, because that's usually how long, when I dye my hair, that it takes to dye my whole head. So I figured 25 minutes was good. So I go and I wash it out, and I put my hair in a towel, and I look in the mirror, I take the towel off, and my hair is bleach blonde. The front of my hair is completely blonde. I'm going to insert a picture right about here. Yeah, so it was pretty Barbie looking. So I think if my all of my hair would have been blonde, it would have been okay and it wouldn't have been such a shock. But I thought, oh no, this is not gonna work. And so I ordered hair coloring from Sally's Beauty to fix it. This was the medium. You can't really, I know it's kind of dark in here, so the medium brown, I think it was called. So because it was a highlight, it bleached my hair, so it wouldn't have washed out. It would have just waited, until it grew out, which would have taken, knows how long. And since I'm working on leaving the house now in a couple of weeks, I knew that I didn't want to look any more atrocious than, I had to. So that's the story behind the momentary blonde hair. My blonde moment, I like to call it. What else do I have to say? Tomorrow I'm going to start reading a new book. It is called Safe Harbor by Christine Feehan. No, it's backwards. But, yeah, Christine Feehan, Safe Harbor, the Queen of Paranormal Romance, says the USA Today. So it looks like it should be pretty good. I'll have to let you know how it is after I'm done reading it. I was watching Stacy's video earlier, and she had sweet tea, and I love sweet tea, iced tea, whatever you call it. So I decided that, bam, I would make sweet tea for dinner. My ice is melted now, but so I made tea for dinner. It's funny, now, my best friend, she lives in Florida, and they call it sweet tea. And in McDonald's, they call theirs sweet tea as well, but we always just called it iced tea here. Growing up, we rarely had pop in our house. Very, very rarely, and when it was RC Cola. It was never, it always felt like such a treat because when I would go somewhere, because they would have Coca-Cola or Pepsi. And it seemed like a treat because we just had, and my mom would always say, well, RC is a name brand, and I would call it generic, and then we would go back and forth because she'd say, it's not generic, it's a name brand. And so, but we had iced tea. In summertime, it was from May until October, it was iced tea time. But like I said, we called it iced tea. Now my friend, she calls it sweet tea. So I guess it's a regional thing, what you call it. And I like mine very weak. I don't like strong tea. I like it very weak and very sweet. So that's that. I don't have much else to say. I need to make a grocery list. Either tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday. My cousin will be getting groceries for me, and I want so bad to get junk, but I'm not going to do it. She knows better than to get me junk. I've already told her, no matter what I say, don't get me junk food. So, I'm going to do that later, and Monday is garbage day, so tomorrow I'll be gathering up the garbage from around the house, and I need to do laundry tomorrow. Fun stuff. It got really warm here today. I know it was supposed to get into the middle 70s, but it had been pretty cold for the past couple days. And I had put all the windows down and turned the furnace on because it was cold. So when I woke up today, and then during the day the sun came out, and it got up to 81 degrees, and it got rather warm inside, and then it rained. And it's still kind of humid and warm, so fall's coming. I love fall. It's my favorite time of the year. So, that's about all I have to say for today. It's getting easier to make the videos. I know it's only my second video, but it's a lot easier today than it was yesterday. So, that's about all I have to say for now. Thank you everyone again for subscribing and watching my videos. It was really nice to have so many nice comments and to interact with everyone. And I look forward to doing it more. So, until next time, peace.